Hey guys, Jim Shubin here with ActiveFit, and today we're going to talk about my number one favorite exercise of all time, push-ups. Push-ups are so amazingly good for you, it's hard to even list off all the reasons they are. But just to start, let's talk about increased upper body strength, chest, shoulders, back, triceps, biceps, core, obliques, lower back. Then your lower body also gets a workout from it. So it's a full body exercise in one. That's killer. Second off, improved cardiovascular conditioning. Try doing 30 push-ups and tell me that your heart isn't working hard and you're not breathing fast. Third, increased muscle definition. Guys and girls. Ladies, push-ups aren't just for guys. They're incredibly good for you. Everyone needs to do them. Even if you're not good at them, I'm going to give you some tips and show you how to get better at them. Number 4, improved posture. By working on your core, lifting your chest, pulling back your shoulders, and tucking your hips. Push-ups help you stand up like a normal human being instead of slouching over by someone who looks at their phone all the time. You know who I'm talking to. So, before we start going over the proper form of push-ups, let's warm up our shoulders and chest. Very easy, we just want to start with some arm circles. You want to make sure you're getting the full rotation of the shoulder in there, all the way through that entire area, a couple forward, a couple back. We just want to get a little bit of blood moving in this area and make sure that we're not starting from cold, because otherwise that's a real easy way to injure yourself, as I have done multiple times. And then just a light, gentle swing of the arms. Nothing crazy, we're just kind of hitting our back there, and then allowing our arms to open up on our chest. Okay, now that our upper body's a little warmed up, I'm going to show you proper form. So Ben and I are going to show you proper form here. First off, hands shoulder width apart nipple level. Your palm, the middle of the palm of your hands should be at nipple level, shoulder width apart. Okay? Fingers splayed nice and wide to give you as much balance as possible. Legs together. So that's what it looks like when you start. I'll back up a little bit. So from the front, got our hands shoulder width apart, directly underneath our chest, not too far forward, not too far back. Our elbows are going to go out as we go down, not back. Out. We're going to lower down to about 1 inch off the ground and push directly back up all the way till our elbows are straight. Not locked, but straight. So down and up. We're going to inhale as we go down and exhale as we go back up. Keeping the same speed up and down. So from the side, you'll see my legs are squeezed together and my core, my body's moving as one unit. My hips aren't dropping or sticking way up, but it's just like a plank. Your body moves up and down together. Nothing drops, pushes up weird like that. We just want a nice straight plank. This is how we engage our cores, our core, our legs, our glutes, our shoulders, and our chest. And also, remember to keep your head up. We don't want it down like this, but up here, looking straight out in front of you. Alright, so proper push-up form. That's how it works. Now, what if you're not great at push-ups? What if you say, but Jim, I can't even do a push-up? Well, here's how you get better. Start with the exact same position, lying on the ground, hands at nipple level, shoulder width apart, but just go up from your knees. Now notice my butt isn't sticking up. I'm keeping my upper body as a plank to strengthen my upper body, my chest, my shoulders, my core, to get used to doing this. So you're taking a lot of the weight off and just working with the lighter weight. It's like doing a bench press with less weight. But again, the form stays exactly the same. We don't go down and like push up like this. We don't do this, that just looks ridiculous. Nice and simple. And eventually, you'll get to the point where you can do full push-ups. Now, if you're training to get better and do a lot of push-ups, like maybe you've got a goal of you want to do 50 push-ups in a row, do as many normal push-ups as you can. And then when you can't do any more, drop down to your knees and do 10 more. This way you're continuing to build up your strength at a lower weight. Same principle as you would with dumbbells or barbells, but you're just using your body weight for it. So now we're going to go over some variations of push-ups that you can do. Some of these are more advanced, some of them you're going to have to build up to. But really, the great thing about push-ups is you're only limited by your imagination. You know push-ups pretty much anywhere, using all sorts of different equipment, or using nothing at all. Here are a couple of my favorites. Diamond push-ups. Same as a normal push-up, but you put your fingers in a diamond position directly underneath your chest. And with this one, instead of going 1 inch off the floor, you go all the way down till you touch your hands. Back up. This works the inner part of the chest. One arm push-up. Start with your legs wide, one hand on the ground, one hand behind your back. Down and up. Down, up. I switch hands after 2. Do the other side. Again, you can train on your knees for these. Down, up. You can also do one-legged push-ups. So you start with your normal push-up position and then lift a leg. Or you can stack that leg on top of the other. And then you can switch. Then we've got wide push-ups where your hands are wider than shoulder width apart. Really, you can go as wide as you want. You can go all around here or more there. There's also decline push-ups. Put your feet up on an elevated position, whether it's a chair, a couch, a bench, a tree stump. Again, hands shoulder width apart, fingers splayed directly underneath your chest, and lower down, keeping that core nice and tight. We're not letting it fall. We're keeping it nice and tight. And back up. Again, extending the elbows all the way up, keeping that head up. And of course, we can reverse that idea and put our hands up on a higher position. This is a lot like training yourself to do better push-ups by doing knee push-ups. Your body's taking less of the weight, but this also puts a lot of emphasis on the lower part of the chest. The clap push-ups. So you're going to start just like a normal push-up. Body straight, you're going to go down, and as you push up, you're going to explode off the ground and clap your hands. Now notice as my body comes up, it stays straight. There's no arch. Again. Just like that. Next up, we've got what I call wacky hands. Like a normal push-up, but we're going to shift our hands into different positions. Start with hands at your starting position, then move one hand up to your face level and one hand back to your ribs. And push up. You're going to notice this engages your shoulders a lot. I like to do 5 and then switch hands. There's also the standard military push-up. Everything's the same as a regular push-up except your elbows, instead of going out, are going to go in right along your ribs. Nice and tight. A personal favorite of mine is the walking push-up. We're going to start in the upright position, and then as we go down, we're going to walk our feet and hands out, down, and then push up to move across the space. 2 that way, 2 this way. Again, body continues to move as one unit, up and down, never changing. And finally, this is what Shaun T lovingly calls the push-up jacks. These take a little bit of coordination and practice, but once you get them, you'll never be the same. I'm already breathing heavy. So, we're going to start just like a normal push-up, but when we go down, we'll turn. When we go down into the push-up, we're going to jump our feet wide. Like that. Again, body continues to move as one unit. Down, up. Don't let those hips dip. They're going to have a tendency to want to do that. That's just a couple of the variations you can do on push-ups. There are literally hundreds of ideas out there, plus you can make up your own. Get creative and have fun with it. Before I sign off, I just want to mention a couple things about doing push-ups, especially for singers. Push-ups, while a great exercise for the whole body, can also create a lot of upper body tension, which can be a real problem for singers. So after you finish working out, the number one thing you want to do is stretch. Anything from just a simple neck stretch, both sides, neck rolls over to the other side. You really want to prevent any tension in the neck that could impact your singing. And a lot of people have a tendency to tense their necks when they do push-ups. So the easy way to prevent that is to focus on your breath and to keep your shoulders down. Don't let your shoulders come up. Keep them down as you're continuing to do push-ups. They should stay right here, not up here. Okay? Just like that. And as you breathe, remember, breathe in as you go down. Exhale as you go up. And if you keep that same breathing pattern, you'll help protect your neck, which is kind of important for singers. Also, a couple other exercises you're going to want to do. Take your arm, left arm, let's say, and pull it across your body. And again, don't let the shoulders come up. Keep it down at chest level. And we're just stretching out that shoulder. Continuing to breathe as we normally do. Pulling that in. And then you're going to want to do the other side. And then my favorite stretch to help work out those muscles in the chest, breathe your arms up, and as you pull them down, try and scrape those elbows back as far as they'll go. Just like that, and you should feel a nice pull through the chest. Down, just like that. And also in the mornings when you wake up, if you're noticing, especially the day after you did chest exercises, that your shoulders and neck are feeling really tense, just be sure to stretch them out. You'll be fine. So there you go. The proper way to do push-ups, a good way to warm up and cool down after doing them, multiple variations, and strength building exercise so you can get better at doing push-ups. Thanks for following along. I'm Jim Shubin with ActorFit. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Check out the blog and subscribe below. Thanks for watching, everyone. Be fit.